Where have I been, you ask? Well, in the Dad Blasted Hospital, so yay me. And yes, I did take the tent down, and no, I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, I've just been away, having some health challenges and getting to the bottom of it, which is I think what I said in the last video, and then like things took a turn, but like literally the kind of turn that gets to the bottom of things. And I think that like my body was like, oh, we're gonna show the doctors what's going on in real time, and I'm like, oh. So we're here now, we're queer always, and I hope you guys are doing okay. I've missed you. Like 22 subscribers, but I don't promote. That's so wild, and I'm so grateful. Like, thank you guys so much for the support and the love and the views and shares and stuff like that. Like, it just, that is so rad. Thank you. Without further ado, I am Queen Oracles yelling at me right now. So we're gonna shuffle around in that one. I don't have anything going but nature sounds. Like just a nice stream and a creek. That's what we're doing. No, so I am not burning any incense or candles at the moment. But I've been feeling heavy on the sandalwood. So, okay. Sandalwood is a thing. I'll look up what that's for and get that to you in the description. As always, I have no idea what's going on or why I'm coming here, aside from maybe like some accountability. Who knows? Seriously, y'all yelling at me for one card? Okay. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. So there's 4 here. Right. Okay. Reading right to left. Left-hand path baddie. Okay. Left-hand path baddies. Number 29, Queen of Adventure. And yes, I'm trembling. I am still sickly and invalid, okay? I am lucky to be here. You know, when I'm sick, sidebar, I just like, my sensory stuff just, I can't have my bangs on me, like soft materials only. You know, I wear this for the video. I'm gonna rip it right off. Anyways, Queen of Adventure. The Queen of Adventure can make an escapade out of everything. She is curious and playful, and she loves to travel and discover new places and people. She always looks for fresh experiences, whether small everyday adventures or grand journeys to far-off lands. She can stop and talk with strangers in the middle of the day, go to a different coffee shop, or try new food. She is a fearless risk taker. Finding her within. Take a moment to reflect on your past adventures and how it felt when you jumped in, took a risk, and explored something new. You might have your own unique way of discovering small daily adventures. The Queen of Adventure already lives in you. Follow her. Her gifts. When was the last time you went on an adventure? Has it been too long? What kind of adventure are you yearning for? It's time to let the Queen of Adventure bring some spark into your life. Embrace spontaneity and allow yourself to step outside your comfort zone. Take risks, try new things, and seek opportunities for growth and discovery. Challenge yourself to break free from routine and embrace your adventurous spirit. Sever the repeating patterns in your life. Take a different road to work. Eat something deliciously different. Plan a spontaneous outing. Try a fresh activity or take a trip to a place you've never been. The opportunities are endless. Let the Queen of Adventure guide you as you open to new adventures. This deck is definitely like my inner team talking to me and just being like, we're grown-ups now. We can do whatever the fuck we want. And I'm like, Teeny Beanie, you're absolutely correct. We are grown-ups. And there's something about this energy that's very youthful. So left-hand path baddie, extroverty. I feel like extrovert energy for some reason, like a trapped extrovert. Anyways, the second one is Queen of trying to keep it together. Number 3. This happens to me every time. Alright. Okay. The Queen of trying to keep it together is a figure everyone knows too well. She grapples with the constant struggle of maintaining composure amid overwhelming emotions and challenges. Operating in survival mode, she expends all her energy to keep going, preventing a breakdown and masking her true feelings beneath a facade of strength. Finding her within, recognize the presence of the Queen of trying to keep it together in moments of heightened stress or emotional turmoil. She might appear sporadically or become a constant companion during challenging times. Acknowledge her and turn toward her with loving kindness. Her gifts. Practice compassion toward the Queen of trying to keep it together, acknowledging her efforts and inherent resilience to keep going even in the midst of life's chaos. She really can use your love. She's doing her best and serving a purpose, understanding how to function even when you feel completely overwhelmed. Recognize the areas in your life where you may struggle to maintain composure. Create a safe space for this Queen to unravel herself and let her express her worries and fears, offering kindness and understanding as she navigates the ups and downs of life. Journaling can be a great way to start unraveling the things you hold inside, or speaking with trusted friends and loved ones. Remember that vulnerability is a strength, and seeking help is a sign of courage, not weakness. It's a brave step towards self-empowerment and mental well-being. You can gently guide the Queen of trying to keep it together to find her true center again. So I'll tell you what this looks like, not that it necessarily matters, but it's a left hand path pull, and usually when there's left hand reading from right to left and 4 or 6, it goes right to left but also up and down. So they all just, and also diagonal. It's very weird, and I'm already seeing how that's playing out, but yeah. Queen of Mischievous Play is the next one. These are all so cute. I love them. Okay, this one says, the Queen of Mischievous Play delights in the art of lightheartedness. She embodies the spirit of joy and spontaneity, infusing laughter into every moment. And she loves to flirt with everyone and everything in life. She can burst into song and dance anywhere and sees her life as one big playground, sprinkling play and humor everywhere she goes. Finding her within, take a moment to connect with your playful nature. What activities bring a smile and a sense of lightness to your heart? Where and how does your flirty, playful side come out most easily? What inspires you to want to play? Do you want more of it in your life? You have the Queen of Mischievous Play in you, so give her space to express herself. For gifts, invite the Queen of Mischievous Play to accompany you on playful adventures throughout the day, looking for opportunities to bring more spontaneity and fun to your daily life. Allow yourself to let go of inhibitions, embracing the freedom of expression that comes with playful abandon. Schedule play breaks into your daily routine, giving yourself time to engage in activities that bring you joy and laughter. Whether it's dancing like nobody's watching, or engaging in a playful game with friends and loved ones, prioritize moments of mischievous play to nourish your soul and uplift your spirit. Play is healing, and it can be part of your daily life and lighten up your serious task of being an adult. What'd I say? Inner teen. Inner teens have been coming up lately. It's been a couple weeks, but that's, I think, where we left off last time. The last one is Queen of Love. Which it's like, so pretty. I just love him. Alright. The Queen of Love, a beacon of compassion, sees the world through the lens of kindness, not fear. She nurtures love in her heart, spreading it wherever she goes and creating a transformative ripple effect. With the power of love and acceptance, she inevitably changes herself and the world around her for the better. Finding her within. Look within to find the presence of love in you. It might emerge in moments of deep connection and vulnerability with yourself and others, or perhaps it's a quick moment of meeting the eyes of a stranger on the street. When have you felt like the most loving version of yourself? When does your compassion blossom and your kindness overflow? The Queen of Love resides within you. Her gifts. Invite this queen into your life by practicing self-love and kindness, perhaps through daily journaling, where you mark moments of love. Journaling? You need to be doing journaling. See, I be telling people, like, the universe said you need to journal in certain videos, and it's interesting because, like, while I do believe I'm keeping myself accountable here, every time I go to journal, like, nothing happens. Like, I have not personally been led to journal, so I know it's you. Why are you not journaling? You need to journal. You have a lot of big feelings you gotta get through, bro. Like, you need to... But you know what? I'm also being led, instead of journaling, I've actually been led to doodle, so, like, maybe a substitute for writing written word and feeling. You need to be drawing, sketching, doodling, art therapy type stuff. Where am I? Okay. There we go. Witness how you talk to yourself. Are you being kind or judgmental? How can you treat yourself with the same compassion you offer to your best friend? Nurture a deep sense of love and acceptance for yourself, because the more you do that, the more it will overflow the world around you. Choose kindness and compassion in your thoughts, words, and actions. Allow the Queen of Love to inspire you. Fill your life with warmth and understanding, and cultivate a deep connection with yourself, nature, and everything and everyone around you. Yeah, like, this reading was very, like, Queen of Adventure can help you with the Queen of trying to keep it together. Like, you need adventure, you know, in your life at this stage. I think that'll help combat a lot of that ickiness of trying to, like, mask and everything. And the Queen of Mischievous Play, you know, that is a form of loving yourself, is finding the things that, you know, mean playfulness to you, and non-judgmentally doing that for yourself. But also the Queen of Adventure, and, you know, and the Queen of Love is also, you know, very parallel. Again, loving yourself gives you the motivation to take yourself on adventures. I'm talking to you, like, maybe that's not an everyone thing, but whoever I'm talking to, like, that's who you are, that's how you be. Meanwhile, Queen of trying to keep it together definitely needs a bit more mischievous play. I think that, like, that's lacking. You're trying to keep it together and organized, and you need to toss the cards in the air and see what falls, and, you know, don't try to make sense of it, just have a nice time. So yeah, it's just really interesting how that, like, did in this deck. That was fun. And again, heavy on the inner teen possibilities. to be honest. It does feel like that's a thing that's happening. Dude, really? We're doing tarot in the middle? Spheres of Heaven. Spheres of Heaven. Yeah, that's interesting. I honestly didn't see that coming. I was like, okay, and then we're gonna wrap it up, and I was like, oh, there's not. Whoa, that's too much. Hello. Goodness. Fine. Alright, let's see. Anything else? I think that's it. Yeah. No. It was it. Okay. So let's take a look at what we've got going on here. So that was the reverse. Okay. Yeah, they came out reversed. We're going with it. So you have 3 reversed cards and 2 upright cards. Interesting. Yeah, you know what? That's okay. We're going to do the reverse cards first. They're on the top. There's 5 cards for this one. The first one is the reverse King of Cups. So we're going to read the manual. This is what he would look like if he were not reversed for you. So we're just going to read it and leave. And then it's the opposite of that. Understood. Wisdom of kindness, the most traveled of all the kings, this ruler has seen the world and met everyone there was to meet. In his travels, he has learned that kindness can be the key that unlocks any obstacle. He would never use force or tyranny, as the harmony and happiness of those he interacts with are the utmost of the utmost importance to him. To those seeking his support, he will offer his treasured wisdom. In his cup he stores his precious feelings for those who thirst for peace, harmony, and companionship. The King of Cups can heal us with his kindness and teach us to flourish and grow with openness. So the opposite of that is like the anti-king. Ew. 2 kings and 3 cups. Sorry. Shut up. Here's the reverse King of Swords. This would be them if he were not this. So, damn. So, King of Ignorance was your first card. Somebody up in your space wants to bullshit. Wielding intellectual power is the King of Swords upright. This fair young ruler is a determined master of the mind and wields it like a scepter. With it he controls the people and the lands around him. He employs armies of scribes, clerks, lawyers, thinkers, and tinkerers to do his bidding. Few are as brilliant as this young king in delegating tasks, and thereby extending his reach, and moths are drawn to the light of his intellect as though to a flame. With elegance, the King of Swords pulls the strings of the net he has cast upon the world, constantly mending, reeling, cutting, and adjusting. He is drawn to the power of new ideas, and so, despite the supreme stability of his position, he ceaselessly pushes for change. He prefers the elegance of his flexible blade and mind to the blunt, powerful club held by his cousin, the King of Wands. Yeah, wow. So an ignorant, no good for nothing, tyrannical, yeah, just a very ignorant, stagnant mind, very stuck in a childish place and gathering. Gross. And then the first 3 of cups is your last reverse. This is what it would look like if it were. Nope, no sneeze. Okay. Okay, the foundation of love. With the 3 of cups, we are offered the ultimate magic potion. The alchemical process of our encounter with other beings has formed a unique and powerful force within us. This could be an intensification of the bond glimpsed in the 2 of cups, or the formation of a bond between more than one person. Regardless, the bond formed is some kind of ideal or romantic love. It is a fragile creation that elevates us to heights that are breathtaking, but potentially harmful, perhaps even lethal. But the feeling is mutual, as at this moment the beings sharing this bond feel intense love and attraction for each other. It is a tender seedling that could grow and become something more stable, developing into the 4 of cups. Or it could perish in numerous ways, some of them excruciating. The reverse of that is like, yeah, whoever this toxic energy is does not love you. Like they say they do. And they use all the old hits that work. And they regurgitate the same bullshit. But they do not love you. Jesus, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now I'm understanding the first one. Okay, 8 of Swords. Is the upright one. One of the upright. Enter the void. This is where our path ends. A place of total silence. Ah, damn, yeah, that's what I thought. It's time to... The 8 swords from an ideal circle. In the space between, we see the piercing truth of divine enlightenment. Damn. We have eliminated the noise that muddies the waters, that clouds our vision from clear sight. Now we stare into the ultimate clarity, the void, at the end of our intellectual journey. There is nothing but the realization of ourself, our own eyes looking back upon ourselves and seeing truthfully. We have found emptiness. Within the emptiness, we have found ourselves. Yeah, that seems pretty interesting and pretty indicative of everything going on over here, for sure. The last one of this spread is the 4 of Swords. That one. The practical spirit. After the rash action of the 3 of Swords, we must regroup and take stock. This means using the practical side of divine intellect to engineer, invent, and marshal resources. So these are you, these swords. I'm gonna just read it and then I'm gonna tell you what I think. The 4 swords are laid as though in a weapon rack. Excuse me, organized and ready. But the stable and material qualities of the 4 of Swords is dangerous. It could be a dead end, like a tool case that is highly organized but never opened. Constrained by practical thinking, our intellect can become grounded and incapable of making intuitive leaps to other ideas or planes of existence. Yeah. Interesting. So then why did we do this one after the first one? Because it's very clear that, like, you have the insight to understand that you are either needing to get rid of some narcissists or have been in the process of getting rid of some narcissists or toxic people. Not everyone's a narcissist, but people can be pretty fucked up. So you're in the process of getting rid of some stuff, some bullshit, like really heavy bullshit. And a lot of that is internal. Like, it's not just, oh, like, fuck you. It's like, I have to purge. It's like you have to purge this thing, this lack of love from your life. And that comes in the form of some toxic, like, there's some toxic masculinity reading in here. Like, I feel like I'm speaking to, like, a general thing, but the toxic masculinity is just pretty loud. Like, that you're having to get rid of. Like patriarchy, maybe? I wish there was compensation. We are all dealing with the aftermath and the current processes of that bullshit. It's terrible. But yeah, it just, you have some fucked up toxic stuff that you're purging and having to cut out. And, you know, it's going to take a lot of love, a lot of loving yourself through trying to keep it together during this time, you know, and implementing some adventure and mischievous play are like the ticket, the key. You know, that's going to help with that, you know, that practical Four of Swords energy going on. Like, it's, you know, you're really, really good at doing the practical, doing the thing, but it's time for you to play, to loosen, to lighten the fuck up. It's time to lighten the fuck up here. So, last one. You know what this feels like? If this isn't already a maybe, my bad, but this is like giving, like, if you were in a paradise and then found out that your paradise was a prison. Like, you didn't realize that the windows aren't supposed to be barred shut, you know, and that you shouldn't have to, like, beg for basic human needs. If you thought that your baseline was paradise and now you're purging that from you, like, from yourself. That one wants to fall, so I'm gonna take that. Yeah. Mary Laveau of Good Juju. I think that was it. Yeah? That's it? No, it was this one too. Yeah, that makes sense. The $2 page. So Mary Laveau of Good Juju. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one says, Great Ancestress Mary Laveau is a larger-than-life New Orleans voodoo-em. A successful spiritualpreneur, the famous voodoo queen first built a thriving business as a hairstylist. Guidance. Great luck is yours now. You have been granted the greatest inheritance. Embrace your divine abundance. You have good juju. Embodiment. This is a time of increase for you. You are heirs to a rich heritage of divine prosperity. Accept your ancestral inheritance. Good juju is abundance. Luck is being supported by the universe. Abundance is the goddess way. Just as you want abundance for those who come after you, your creator embraces wealth for you too. Declaration, all I do is win. Yeah, like, whatever this is hurts, but you're gonna be fine. And honestly, like, in front of their faces is what I'm gathering. And then, Mbuya Nahanda, Radical Rebirth. Born around 1840, Charwe Nyakasikana channeled a Mohondoro, an ancient royal lion spirit named Nahanda, who has been incarnated by revolutionary Shona women for at least 500 years. Heralded as Mbuya Nahanda, Grandmother Nahanda, this great ancestress was a healer who declared war against colonial occupation. Activist, I see. Me too. I like it. Guidance. Yes, you can. Yes, we can. Stop the struggle. You can choose at any moment to start over and be reborn. Like the sun, you rise again and again. Embodiment. Dust yourself off, move forward, and go for it again. Life is about transition and change. You will fall on your face, change your mind, and need to make a comeback again and again. Release the idea that you messed up if things aren't perfect. Stop waiting to be ready. Make new choices and decisions. Declaration, still I rise. That, yeah. In their face, I hear. In the toxic person's face is what I'm hearing. Like, it's a spectacle. And here's the thing, like, you don't even seem like a person who would want something like that. Like, to embarrass your haters with your success isn't even something that I feel like you consider when it comes to peace and self-love and the general next phase of your life. And which, like, you know, go to sleep, baby. you seem to be. It's still gonna happen though. Like, maybe you're not petty, but the universe definitely is about you. So I hear they don't play about you. You're like very, very loved and cared for. The universe don't play about you, babe. So even though it's not something that you relish in, it's gonna happen that way, you know? That's the bed that they made, and they now have to lie in that. Yeah, it just feels like you were in a prison, and it was... You know what it kind of feels like, actually, fam? It feels like Under the Oak Tree. Is that what it's called? It's like a novel and a graphic novel. And like, yo, like, she didn't even know she should have been treated so much better than she was, because she was just being so mistreated for so damn long. I didn't even finish it, but like, yeah, it's giving Under the Oak Tree. Hey, but you're like loving yourself now, and you're purging that, you know, identity from you in an even deeper way, where it's like, I think you've already mastered the art of just accepting the love, and now it's like time for you to be like really fucking good to yourself. Like, everyone else has done that. You've changed your environment, you know, for all intended purposes, rescued, but now inner work. Now you gotta start being real sweet to yourself at all of the stages that you were not allowed to, because you were in a prison. You had no room for development. You can't grow in that cage. You're not in the cage anymore. Now you're able to like release your flamboyant adolescence, as it were. Aw, I love that. Good for you, babe. Aw. Well, I didn't finish the story. I don't know how it ends. I probably should get the book. Because I liked the graphic novel. It was a little bit sexy. So yeah, maybe I'll read it. Maybe we can read it together sometime. I keep starting books and then going to doctors' offices and ERs and hospitals. So I'm just being nice to myself in this space and just being like, if I read, I read. And I have things I can read. I'm gonna let you go. It has been wonderful catching up with you. I'm so proud of you, always. I love you endlessly. I'm gonna grab me a little bit of a snacky snack and finish your school assignment. Today was the first day of school for me. Yay! So I'm gonna finish my first day assignment and move on with my life. But I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.